What's going on? You okay? You're a bit scatty. You asked if we started 3 times.
Poked myself in the eye with my thingy, with my mascara today, and then tried to get rid of it. The mascara went all down my face, so I had to redo the makeup that I'd spent the morning doing.
Hate when that happens.
We're here. We're chill, and we'll do it. Okay.
Right, let's go.
Say it with me. I'm worthy.
I'm
Say
worthy.
I'm worthy.
I'm worthy.
I'm worthy.
I'm worthy.
I'm worthy.
I'm worthy.
Lucas,
you're worthy.
you're worthy.
I'm worthy.
Okay, well, don't say it, but okay. Turn his mic off. All right. Okay, I'm ready. When you guys are ready,
All right.
we go. Oh, hello. Are we ready?
Yeah, we're good.
Are we already started?
yeah, we got all
Okay.
that.
Was there
Great.
a lag or?
No, it's great.
Great.
Perfect.
We're on it.
Okay. Shop. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to All I Do Is. We're back in the freight container. Woo! I'm joined as ever by my co-host, the indenibly sexy Mr. Ali Woods. Hello, Tom. How are you? Yeah, very good. I've been missing you a lot, Ali. That's very kind of you to say. Well, I mean, I just had to say it. Thanks, Tom. So, Tom, I think that's enough from you, isn't it? Yeah, I got to go back to, Australia. Oh, shit, I left my kid. That is something you would do. Home Alone 3, 15-minute comedian.
Just comes out on the carousel at the end.
Yeah, Teddy. Yeah.
Can I not put him on my carry-on bag?
yeah. I don't, what? Wait, you had to buy a ticket for the baby. What?
No, you don't.
Huh?
That's a good thing. You don't.
Oh, is it? Oh, even at 1? Oh,
You don't. As long as they can sit on your lap.
Oh, okay, good. Tom's
Might not
like,
be- that
Tom's
might not
got
be a rule.
protein.
Sitting on his lap.
That might have been that rule up.
Tom, I'm there sitting on my
He's in
mum's lap.
nursery.
Exactly. Tom's legs are pretty skinny though, so there might not be enough surface area. But anyway, here we are. So Tom's left. Tom's still in Australia. He's gone back. He's gone back for more. No, he's never come back. But Tom's still in Australia, trying to work, trying to find himself. And so today we have. They said it couldn't be done again. They said it could not be done again.
Which bitch
listeners said would
Okay.
not like this happen again. But they said it couldn't be done again. But here we are. The Ginger Trio is in town. Our co-host today is the incredible producer Phoebe. Now co-host Phoebe. How you doing, Phoebes?
I'm well. And let's introduce our other ginger friend.
Okay, quickly deflecting off you. So you will have to have more of an input than that Phoebe, going in future. Oh, and I'm done now, yeah? Oh my God, thank you. I honestly hate doing
That
this.
was so hard.
God, okay.
When do I get my check?
Yeah, exactly. You didn't send me forward any more questions, so that's it. And we have, as producer for today, and hopefully more, maybe, is the incredibly young GCC Lucas. How are you doing? How are you doing, Lucas?
I'm
You
good, Ali. And Phoebe.
Okay.
How we
Thank
doing?
you.
Yeah, we're all good. This is it.
So, you know, I've
Good to be back.
started introducing things in my life like, hello and welcome to All I Do Is, and then do the thing. I sent a video to my friend the other day when I was drunk. They came back and I was like, hello, welcome to All I Am Is Fucked.
And how did it go down?
Yeah. Well, I found it on my phone the next day and I was like, why was I taking random videos of myself? And then at the end I was like, love you, Katie.
Yeah. That's what I think they call Stockholm syndrome, is when it seeps into your own. When you started producing the podcast, Phoebe, you were like, yeah, I'm just having to produce a couple. They're kind of annoying, but whatever.
I never said
And
that.
now you did with your eyes. And now,
Off mic, you did.
yeah, off script, off mic. Yeah. This on the record. Mooch told me. So, but yeah, now it's in your life. Now you can't escape it. You'll be in some nursing home in 6 years' time, sort of bending over. All I do is miss my grandkids. Thank you, Phoebe.
Good morning.
Time for your nap.
Nap, yeah.
Come on.
You're like
Hello,
pressing
and
up.
welcome to All I Do
I
Is
need to see the
Nap.
agony uncle. Yes, Phoebe. Yes. The agony uncle's just coming.
Yeah. Go to sleep, and when you wake up, the agony uncle will be here. Yeah. Just pressing
Who's
buttons.
doing the yard work?
Yard work. Lots of work going on, isn't there? I don't know what's up with her. Just pressing buttons. You've moved the camera. Stop changing your seat.
Yeah, she keeps calling everyone piffies. Like, I think that was a slur. Actually, she shouldn't say that anymore.
Yeah. Maybe we should maybe start.
Imagine if piffies becomes a slur.
What sort of slur? Racial, homophobic?
I don't know. I was initially, my mind immediately went to slugs, but I don't know.
Is that how you think of our listeners?
Yeah.
Those slugs. They pay to watch it. Well, they don't even pay. So maybe we should start opening the podcast instead of all I do is, cost of living crisis. Maybe we should start doing
With
hello
affirmation.
piffies. Okay, sorry.
Oh, I was going to say an affirmation.
Yeah. Well, that's how we did it before we started recording.
I choose to be the best version of myself.
And this is it.
That's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah.
This
That's
is
a
it.
good one.
This is what I'm going to
That's a
say.
good
This is
one.
the best version.
You choose a different one.
We're coming into new moon right now. We're recording around
You don't
new
have to-
moon.
You don't have to tell me, mate. Tell me, mate. On the new moon. You were on the new moon, weren't
Oh
you?
yeah.
Tell you
I'm
what.
all about the new moon, mate. It's been the same moon. It's not real, but it was.
What do you mean the moon's not real?
It's not fucking real, is it?
Yeah, the government.
No,
The
what?
Hologram.
the government pressed enter again. Reset the video, is it?
It's a government conspiracy theory to sell more American flags. That's what the moon is.
So what happens with the new moon, Phoebe? Explain to us what happens.
This is normally around the time to sort of set your intentions. No, sorry, your intentions come into fruition because you're setting them at the full moon.
Oh, so this is when the attentions happen. This is when we get what we asked for.
No,
Oh.
not really. Hang on. Let me Google it.
Okay, good work from Moon
I'm pretty
Moon
sure
Doctor Phoebe.
You can't be looking up star signs and stuff like that. You're supposed to just know it, aren't you?
It's supposed to be universal, isn't it? It's in your blood.
Yeah.
What star
Well,
sign are you? Don't tell me, Lucas. Don't tell me. What star sign are you? Oh my God! Things I actually know around when your birthday is, but I
Yeah.
actually don't know what that means.
I think it makes
You-
you a Sag.
You're
You know,
I'm gonna go for Cancer.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm like a tumour.
Because that's the vibe. Imagine if someone came up to you. I was like, I think you're a Cancer. I'm actually a Scorpio. No, as in on my life.
Yeah.
I think you need to go.
Imagine.
It'd be awful.
That would be awful.
Are you a Sagittarius?
I'm a Sag.
What does that mean?
My,
Are you a Sag?
My actual brother is a Sag. So
Your actual first of all, your fake brothers.
well, you're my other.
Oh, I'm your fake brother. Yeah.
You're
Brother
like
from another mother.
no, Lucas. You're like the when she's not that into you, attractive wise.
Yeah,
You're like a
he's
little
like a brother to
brother.
me.
Oh my God,
He's yeah. No, he's like
literally-
family to me. I just couldn't.
Lucas
Right,
is like
do you
the
wanna know-
cutest
so-
guy I know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm seeing his older brother. Yeah.
Right.
I wish I could
so-
meet someone like you. Obviously not you, but someone like you.
Yeah. I want your personality as my boyfriend.
Yeah.
I want to see whether a six pack and
No
muscles.
good guys, Lucas. You're like the only one. Oh my God, it's such a shame you're fucking ugly.
Anyway, are you dating anyone? You must. They must all be going for you.
Right. So, do you want to know the spiritual meaning of January's new moon? I thought you did. We're going into Aquarius.
You reading it
season.
verbatim?
No.
Okay.
Aquarius energy is quirky, rebellious, and unconventional. So it's time to let your freak flags fly. I am now reading verbatim.
Wow. Freak flags fly. Sorry.
Say that
Excuse
3
me.
times.
That's hard for you to say. Freak flags
flags
fly.
fly.
Freak flags fly.
That's someone who's professionally actor trained.
Yeah.
The diction on you is absolutely brilliant.
Addiction.
Freak flags fly. I can't even do it for my fourth go. That's what you had at the start of every session. Freak flags fly. Freak flags fly.
Yes. It's helpful connections, action-oriented Mars, and planet-driven Jupiter.
Sorry, what is that?
What? What's up?
Is that the planet that's going to attack next?
No, the planets and the
That's
energies.
where Elon's
that will
going next.
be- It says here if you're. Oh, okay. Now,
Okay.
depending on your star sign, it will tell you what to do. So we'll start with the Sag.
Tell me what to do. What are you, Ali?
Scorpio, mate.
Oh, hang on. Scorpios come up first. Sometimes the
quick
simplest
look
way
at
to
that.
bring some renewed energy into your space is to move around your furniture.
So what? Well, sorry. So the universe is telling me to move my desk. That's ridiculous.
It's like redecorating, basically.
Wow.
If your home feels fresh and authentic, that'll radiate into the rest of your reality.
I didn't know the universe had so many opinions about interior design.
yeah.
Oh.
These ancient stars actually knew about my
Not about your
3-bed flat in
ottoman.
East London.
Okay, hang on, Lucas. Is there something holding you back from speaking your truth, Sagittarius?
Oh, I feel
Lucas,
called
is
out.
there? This new moon wants you to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah,
Not all of your opinions will be popular ones, but
they rarely are.
but for a passionate fire sign like you, it's important to honour that inner voice and be able to say what you mean. Forget the status
Lucas, what's
quo and
going on?
focus on being your most wildly authentic self.
Oh, so it thinks I'm not doing me. It thinks I'm not living my best life, basically.
What's going on, Lucas? You all right?
Thinks I'm not outspoken enough.
What's happened?
See, when I see Lucas, I see a happy.
I see
man
someone who
about
never
town.
doesn't stop sharing his opinions. I see someone who needs to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. You actually, if you follow Lucas on Twitter, it's a wild ride. Let me tell you.
Oh, I have
Really?
the funniest thing about something that happened to me on Twitter. Very, very quickly. I think you'd enjoy it. Basically, my mum came and
Always
Oh no!
great-
I
know
told you-
this
oh, yeah,
story.
yeah.
Oh, this story. Yeah.
What's this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great stories often start with. So my mum.
she's my muse, my mum. She's
Yeah.
the crux of all my stuff.
Mine too.
That's
So-
actually a bit too true and a bit too creepy.
So basically, she turned up at my house at like 11 in the morning, like banging on the door.
Just come from mine.
Yeah, that's fun.
Right,
It's
let's move on to
actually
the first
really
section.
serious
Sorry, go on 11.
Your mum says hi.
Go 11 in the morning. Sort of hair up.
Wearing your dressing gown. I was like, are those alley slippers?
Big bag. Sorry, go on.
She
Anyway.
turned up at my house like in like hysterics, like she was
So
really
we
upset.
should probably say at this point as well, it's dispelling the illusion, but Lucas actually doesn't live with his mum still. That's
No,
why
no, no,
a lot of people
no.
listening to this.
She turned up at my flat.
My flat is his cool flat, right?
She
11
she turned up at my flat that she pays rent for me. No, she doesn't. That much. Anyway,
6%.
yeah, she
Minority.
covers bills.
Yeah.
So she turned up like in hysterics, like crying, being like, "Oh my god, thank God you're okay. Thank God you're okay." I was like, "What is going on?" She was like, "I thought you'd hurt yourself. I was going to call the police. I was going to break in the door."
What?
And basically, she called my flatmates. She called everyone I knew because she was convinced that I'd like off myself, basically.
What?
Because
She's seen your stand up. No, what happened? What the fuck?
she turned up at my house because of something that I tweeted the night before. Basically, I tweeted something and I hadn't texted her in like a few days.
In my feelings. What was it? Tweeted, literally so sad right now. No one gets me.
No, it's
No
even
one
better.
comment.
Don't reply. Yeah,
Don't reply.
no comment. Don't reply. Yeah,
Turning my
yeah.
phone off.
Don't want your fake sympathy.
At least I know who my real friends are.
Yeah. So tired of these snakes. Need to get out of the grass. yeah.
Time to do my own thing. Trust no one.
Yeah. You'll see. You'll all see. Okay,
So
go on.
She'd called all my flatmates. My dad called me. I got like 20 missed calls from her.
Bloody hell.
She was
Wait,
very
why weren't you
upset.
answering your phone? Anyway, sorry, go on.
Because the tweet that I couldn't honestly remember what I tweeted until I checked my Twitter and I saw this. I tweeted this at 1:22 in the morning. I was like, gonna be honest, guys, not really feeling so fly like a G6 right now. And she'd replied to it. I hadn't seen. She said, "Coming over right now."
She replied on Twitter.
Yeah. So embarrassing. My 200 followers. I couldn't, I was so embarrassed.
Flying.
No one else even
Fly
liked
like
the
a
tweet.
G6.
No, it wasn't even that funny of a tweet. No one else liked it. She's just the only one who replied to it.
He's got good engagement. But that's your real fans right there.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
get to know who the
over.
real ones are.
But like, what? So what did you
She
explain
thought
to
that
her?
would be my last word. She thought that would be the last thing I'd ever
That's
said.
quite on brand.
Not feeling so fly like a G6. I was like, did you?
That's
even-
your note. That's your note. The whole lyrics. What are they called? Far East Movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. It's my
What
top
was that other
Spotify Unwrapped. Spotify
They
Unwrapped.
had another song that was really good.
It was
They had
the
another one, yeah. Oh,
using that
yeah,
sample.
yeah, that's
There's that one.
It's like I'm listening to
Right,
it.
right up on your ear. I think. But fuck, man, what did you say to her then? By the way, this was a popular song in 2011.
I was like, have you heard the song? She was like, yeah, it's about flying planes and, drinking champagne. And I just thought you weren't happy. She thought, yeah.
What a mum. Also, Dad didn't come.
Well, no.
Dad was like, we got another one. What are you worried about that one for?
Oh man.
I'm not
Wow.
feeling so fly like a G6 either, Selena, to be honest.
Exactly. Yeah, runs in the family.
Oh dear.
So, but what did she was? So she probably thought that was it.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I almost didn't answer the door because she was like knocking like a madman. I put the chain on to open the door.
Oh wow.
My own mother.
Why didn't you
So that
answer
she,
your phone
she
or your
sees
housemates?
you greet her with like a chain across the door. Hello, mum.
Yeah.
I promise I'm fine.
I was asleep.
You were asleep, yeah.
I'd gotten in the shower and I'd turned my phone off and I got out the shower to answer. I answered the door in a towel.
Nothing about this story is sane.
She thought you just got out of the bath. That's where you were gonna.
Yeah, with the toaster. I was carrying the toaster.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, thank
Razor.
God you
What,
came just in time.
I'm busy. Oh, yeah. Well, good shout. Do you feel more fly like a G6 right now?
I'm feeling a little bit more fly like a G6. I was kind of offended that she thought my life was so bad I'd want to end it. And
Didn't question it. That's it.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
not question it.
she was like, well, of course you would.
Yeah. I knew it. I could see every time he comes over. I can see the sadness in his eyes.
You're cooped up in that studio all day, Luke. There's no windows there.
No windows. The guests are horrible. I've listened to the podcast. It's a horrible thing. There's like torture. It's like waterboarding. You know. I can understand you've not got any girlfriend. No one likes you. I can understand why
You're ugly.
I've seen your comedy,
You're
Lucas. I know when it hasn't worked out. Look at my life. Do you think I want this family, these kids? I don't. But you've got to keep going. You've got to understand. It's about fortitude. Anyway, Mum loves you. Bye.
Shut up, darling.
Are you eating enough?
That's right, I got you. Exactly. Yeah. Ruffles your hair. Don't be an idiot, all right?
Get a haircut.
Yeah. Next time when you tweet lyrics, say these are lyrics in the tweet so that everyone knows. Because I wouldn't have been the only one. You were. Well, that's why I thought you were so sad. So. Okay. Well, look, what a story, Lucas.
Yeah.
Are you gonna turn that into some stand-up?
I don't know. I feel like only the younger generation will get it. Like, will understand.
I got it.
All the
No, the older generation.
and some posers might get it. Some people on TikTok. But like, not everyone knows that song. It's not a very funny tweet in the first place. It's only funny that the fact that my mum thought it was the last thing I was going to say.
His dying words.
Written on my tombstone.
Yeah.
He's up in heaven flying like a G6 now.
Sort of G7.
That's the music, the charity single that comes out after that, Lucas. We're glad you're here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would have had to get someone else to produce. Would have been
Would have been
That
a
would have
nightmare.
been a nightmare.
Would have been an admin nightmare.
Would have been an admin nightmare. I wouldn't have been fly like a G6 myself.
No.
With that sort of extra admin on my already busy week of unemployed life.
Yeah.
How is unemployed life?
May God tell you, it ping-pongs between being a dream come true and extremely anxiety-inducing.
Yes. Yeah.
You get it?
Mm.
You know it? So I basically, those who listen, and those especially who support on the Patreon, patreon.com/ADIVPod, you get an extra episode every week for just $5 a month, which actually is probably like £7 now. But yeah, that's why we played the long game on that one, didn't we? Due to my original error of accidentally putting it in dollars. Now look who's laughing.
About shares and Trump.
yeah. Damn, I've sent it to Dogecoin. How have I done that? One week we earn 100 million. The other one we owe 400 million. It's very tough Patreon.
Sorry, I'm bored.
Phoebe is bored. All right, that's a pleasure. The pleasure. You don't get that normally when you're behind the
Oh.
desk, do you, Phoebe?
No.
Phoebe just
What?
yawns, goes on her phone,
Can
sort of
we
laughs.
Talk about something interesting. I found out the other day apparently that if you cry, have I told you this? If you cry out of your right eye, it's from relief, and if you cry out of your left eye, it's from grief.
That is the sort of thing that would go around Facebook in year 6.
I don't
like,
know.
what are you talking about?
I don't know if it's
Where'd
true.
you get that information from?
I can't remember.
It's not a doctor.
Google.
It's not a doctor.
I was crying one night and I just Googled it. There's something to do whilst I was crying.
Oh my god.
Well, and she's coming round to your house, Lucas.
Yeah.
Phoebe's
We need to
crying
send
so
my mum
much.
to yours.
She's Googling, is it positive when you cry? She's holding her left eye up.
I've got a
It's just
leaky eye.
relief. It's just relief.
Just got an eye patch on.
yeah. She's got some sort of waterwork filter that goes back to the left and then brings her around. Why are you crying, Phoebe? What's going on?
Oh, just emotions, feeling feelings. I know.
Ugh.
Never
Doesn't it?
couldn't be us.
Mr. Lads podcast, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Get one woman in the hot seat. Fine. It's all processing emotions and feelings. Bury it, right?
Right.
Bury it and tweet about your suicide like Lucas does. Be a man. What's up?
No. Today I just got leaky eyes because I jabbed myself in the eye with my mascara one.
No, but before when you were Googling it.
Oh, I can't actually remember the reason why.
Right,
I was
okay.
just crying.
Okay.
It happens so often.
Good fun on the comedy podcast, isn't it? Phoebe, well,
Destigmatise.
okay. So, well,
Stigmatise.
you are?
Destigmatise.
I believe that was
You
a joke.
I forget we can cut bits out. So, so I was worried for a minute there. No, that's a wonderful pun. So Phoebe, last time we met you, you had a gentleman caller. Now, not that we need all the updates or anything like that, but is there anything that the listeners may need to know 2 weeks on?
Oh, so that's why you were crying.
I was going to say that's what reminded me to ask.
I had a big breakfast. Sorry.
Yeah.
funny.
But you don't need to update. Are you single, ready to mingle? Or are you
No, I
moving
mean,
forward?
I
Are
am-
Are
I
you
am-
in a casual, no strings attached, I cry I'm over every night relationship?
No. No, it's nice and chill. But he is going to be going away in a bit. So we'll just
Moving
see
to North
what
London.
happens
For how long is he
there.
going away again, Phoebe?
I don't really know. No, there's multiple
It's a
locations.
week, wasn't it? It's a week.
And then coming back, and then going away, and then coming back.
It's going away for a week, so they
Oh,
don't
yeah.
want to say. They
No.
don't want to. Sorry, I don't want to out you.
Yeah, I've got a tour of Watford, Reading, Slough.
Sorry, but I'm going to be in stains.
Yeah, Staines, you know, I
listen.
don't want to get into something.
Oh, that's a loud sniff.
The only thing that can keep us apart is a Southwestern Railway.
yeah. You know, with the trains as they
Oh,
are.
yeah, the
Listen.
strikes.
I don't wanna...
Can you turn this screen off? It's
Off. Oh,
distracting.
sorry.
Thanks.
Let's go. Well, what is this? We're live broadcasting Phoebe's
There we go.
breakdown. We're live broadcasting Phoebe's
Here we go.
breakdown. Now the screen's off.
In
Phoebe,
the room.
what's the 411 as the kids say?
Nothing. Well, nothing. I
25
can't really
years
say. I can't really
You don't have to
say
say.
too much.
You have to
But yeah, he'll be going away on various expeditions.
It's got a few dates.
Yeah.
What gigs?
Yeah. Got some gigs in other countries.
Okay, well, look, hey, we'll get on to dates later, but as long as you're okay and you know you've got all the listeners behind you, so if we need to go and target someone, that's what the listeners are here
He's
for, aren't
going
you, Piffies?
around on around Valentine's, but my friend
to the wife and kids.
Jess, yeah, to the other family. But Jess is coming to do a Galentine's.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain what Galentine's is to anyone who might not know?
What Galentine's is a Valentine's Day for you and your gal pals, and you get together and you do nice, cute things to remind each other that you love each other, and you do not need a man, honey.
No. It's very sad. And
She's bringing her boyfriend.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And Phoebe, I've got a special someone to introduce you to, Kent. All right.
She's leaving her boyfriend behind to spend Valentine's with me.
Oh,
I know.
Oh.
so sweet. Shall I come? Luca hates Valentine's. Do you want? Shall I send her as well?
Sure.
Okay, fine. That didn't sound positive because we only have one quality time a week. How about this, right?
Oh my god. How
The
is
mandated
it like
quality time.
mapped out? Do you share a calendar like a?
We should. I think that's actually a great idea.
Calendar,
That's a
and then
great
you have-
idea. We should. But no, not. It's quite manual at the moment. We have to sort of get out the calendars and try and find a time in the next week. She's very busy as well. You know, what with all her crying in the evenings. So.
It's true. It does take. I saw a video. Sorry, you finish your thingy, but I do have something to ask you.
Okay, thanks. First question of the whole podcast. It's nice to have a co-host here. So it's good 'cause we can bounce off each other.
Have I not asked you how you are? I haven't, have I?
No, I don't think so, but it's okay. Don't
How
worry.
are you? You can add that onto the end of.
I think when I was talking about my life, I talked about my high anxiety, and then you switched the subject back to. No, that was it. You yawned and then said, "Can we talk about something interesting?"
Yeah.
So it's good. It's good to have you on, Phoebes. So yes, what we do is
She's directing the podcast. She's just doing it for what's best for the listener.
yeah. She's like 3 moves ahead. She spotted this bit. Like she thought, if I ask a question now, I can. So.
Sorry.
It's bad when Tom's the polite one, isn't it?
Yo, so how you doing? You all right? Anyway, so the trains.
Oh, sorry.
So it's all good. So we get out our calendars and we put in a time. So how about this for a week? I don't know if I've mentioned it on the podcast already. I might have done. But she hates Valentine's Day. But that's the only time that week that we're both proper free,
Right.
in the evening. So we've got to hang out on that Valentine's Day. So we're trying to do something anti-Valentine's Day hangout.
Right.
So if you've got any ideas or listening, if
Well,
you've got any ideas, then
you could
please send
come
them
and
into
MC
ADIPod
Vauxhall
social media. Sorry?
Comedy Club. You could come and MC Vauxhall,
No, because that's work. That's
and then she could come.
what,
and
both
watch
together?
You.
Together.
Come and watch you.
But because Valentine's Day ends up on our Tuesdays, end of Tuesdays. Both me and Tom, we're in love, guilty with each other. We're spending that. Phoebe's got to find her some sad, lonely
I've got to
singleton.
find someone to MC. Everyone's in relationships.
Really,
I
you got to
think
get some
so.
younger MCs in, maybe some under 28s.
Lucas.
Well, Lucas could MC.
Lucas
He'd be
will
a
be
great
on a-
MC.
Lucas will be on a
Also, what
hot
would be
day.
great as well, Lucas would have in the back of his mind, maybe there's some fit gals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might be invested.
Swoop up the Galentine's Day crowd.
yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
You
Just
guys
be
got boyfriends? No? Great.
Yeah. You have? Fuck off. What are you? Oh, fine.
We could
So-
get a roaming spotlight, and it's you're looking lady.
Yeah. Where are my single people at? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
yeah. You're out. Fine. Yes. Yeah.
Smash.
Yeah.
Pass.
So that's the only time that we can hang out. So that's why we got to do it.
Right.
But then also that week, 14th of February, Valentine's Day, 16th of February, 1 year anniversary, minus 2 days when we briefly broke up. 18th.
So that would technically make it the 14th.
I think it would technically make it the 18th, but
Okay.
we're gonna stick with the 16th. And then 18th, it's her birthday.
Mhm.
Wow.
So, by the
Busy
way, from
week.
15th to 17th, I'm in Barcelona. So no, not with her.
Not with her.
Go and watch the football, do a couple gigs.
Are you actually?
Fly
Yeah.
her out.
Oh my
Huh?
god.
Fly her
She's
out.
busy.
No, fly her out.
She's busy.
She'll cancel her plans if you buy her the tickets.
I don't want to. I'm with my dad. I don't want to.
Swap.
Huh?
Sub them out.
You can't sub your dad for your 1-year girlfriend. I dare you. Can't do that. Bros before hoes. As is always the saying on this podcast. We've always said
Daddies
that.
before baddies.
Daddies before bad. Lucas in the studio, everybody.
Wow.
Here he is. Would you do that? Would you switch if you were going away with your mum and she'd bought everything and you have a
Oh,
thing?
your dad's bought everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's paid
okay,
for
well,
it.
that's
No,
different.
it's his thing. We do together. He pays for the football. That's why I'm lucky. I'm lucky I get to do it with him because he's
I
like
did
happy to spend
wonder. I thought you just spent all of your comedy money on that.
What? All 35 quid? I don't think that'll cover it, mate. But yeah, so then I'm coming back on the 17th. Then I'm straight up to Leicester for a preview. Then I'm trying to come back that night. Last train's at like 10 last train's at 10:45. My show finishes at 10:30. Trying to get that train to come back for her sort of birthday thing.
Sort of birthday thing. What is
What's
it?
she
Sort of
doing?
Birthday thing.
Huh?
What's going on?
Lucas is trying to get an invite.
yeah. I'm sure you'd be welcome, Lucas. You have met my missus partner, the old ball and chain.
I saw her last.
You see it every single week. Every time I
I
see
wasn't
my
even at
girlfriend.
Angel. I saw her at Victoria's show.
It was the second time you're viewing it. Phoebe hasn't seen
Yeah,
any of
Phoebe-
my previews. She's seen Victoria's
That's not
twice.
True. That's not true.
This
I went to
year,
go and see-
Last year.
last year.
What, from
Yeah,
January?
yeah, it
What
was
do you mean?
literally probably a year ago. It was probably January. It might have even been December, November in 2021.
But I did tell you I would come.
Yeah, and you don't have to as well. You see my stuff all the time. But my girlfriend always says, "I saw Phoebe again." I saw Phoebe. She was crying. No, she doesn't.
Other right eye, so she's doing okay.
yeah. She must have been really relieved at that point. Yeah, you're always seeing each other. Weird. Stay away from me. Exactly. Don't invite.
Well, Phoebe's
Actually-
cheating on Vauxhall with Angel now. She's jumped ship.
I didn't.
Are you
She's
I
jumped
didn't.
ship.
Are you doing shifts there of Angel Comedy
She's
Club?
leaving
No,
us.
I just.
Yeah, you
No, I didn't. I just helped
You text-
Paddy's show. Paddy's show, not Angel's
Another
show.
comedian. You text a show at a different comedy club, Phoebe.
For a specific comedian, not for the show.
What did Mooch say about that?
I don't know, but he has just tried to call me.
What's his name about
Please
Paddy's
don't
show?
leave us.
Yeah, Angel. I'll double your salary. I'll make it 14k a year.
Mate, if only.
Annual salary? What do you think? Come on.
Yeah, I was joking about that. It was going to be 7k a year.
Yeah, but I
Oh, yeah.
still
Oh,
get
you-
paid by the hour.
Oh, you get paid by. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, everyone's freelance here, aren't they?
Yeah, we are. That's why I was trying to kill myself. I worked out my taxes for this year.
yeah. Anyway, briefly, how's everyone's week been?
Oh,
Been
can I
alright?
say, actually,
Okay.
I did cry down the phone to the tax
Oh,
man
for fuck's sake.
when I was
Why are you
doing
on the phone to the tax man?
because I got locked out of my account and it was getting really
Uh-oh.
stressful. He
Locked
was
out of your
being
bank
mean.
account.
No, of my tax account.
Oh, okay.
And I had to recreate another one and all this stuff. But I cried on the phone to HMRC.
Wow, and I bet they're very understanding people. HMRC.
It
Mm,
was not.
famously compassionate.
Yeah. It's been a lot recently, and I don't know. I've
No,
let
I
this
said-
go under.
I
But
said, I'm sorry for getting emotional.
yeah. And what did he say?
What was your name again?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No problem. 00134888232. So you cried on the phone to HMRC. So you've had a good week.
No, that was before. That was just a time that I cried recently.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Look. Maybe we should have that as a regular section.
What did I cry
Why
about?
is
this
Phoebe
week? I'm
crying?
trying to think what I cried about this week. But you can move on to Lucas and we can come back to me.
Yeah, let's stay away from the emotions for a bit.
I made pancakes this week. I had a good week.
Oh, nice. That's
Yeah.
good. What'd you put on a pancake?
I made.
Let me guess.
Okay.
I think you're a bit traditional. Lemon and sugar.
Dick.
What was that? Dick?
Dick. No,
You put dick in the pancake.
it's good.
Just a little bit of banter.
It's like another foreskin.
Oh, you're circumcised. Let me get the frying pan.
No, but you couldn't.
Huh?
You couldn't.
You couldn't what? Sorry.
What?
You're saying the foreskins adding to the pancake.
No,
So
no,
if they're circumcised.
No,
Well, no.
I'm saying you're wrapping the dick
That's-
in the pancake,
like
Oh, I see, I
a
see.
foreskin.
like a sheath.
So you have dick pancakes.
No.
Dick pancake sounds like a fun character though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Dick
pancakes.
Come on, dick pancakes.
Yeah. News reporter for the Daily Global. Well, I was. I mix Globe and
We're
Bugle.
live on the scene now with dick pancakes.
Hi, Marty. Phoebe,
Yeah.
what did you put on your pancake? Oh, do you want to guess, Lucas?
I feel like you're Nutella or something, chocolate spread.
No,
Something
so I
sweet.
do like a lemon and sugar, but I also like a bit of like fruit and yogurt.
Yeah. Yeah, something fresh, something a bit light.
Yeah.
Bit fresh, bit light.
But also, you can have like I go to this lovely place in Clapham.
Guilty as
Clappy.
charged.
Clappy,
Guilty as
Clappy.
charged, mate.
Ali will know it. It'll be a regular.
I'm always down in Clapham now, recording videos with Josh.
Clappy C.
Happy to see you.
Clappy C.
Clapham Common.
Clapham.
Apparently, I don't know. Apparently,
Oh, okay.
that's what it's
yeah.
called.
I was in a wig outside of Gales in Clapham for about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Were you
story
trying to
that you
sneak back in
posted-
to get another croissant?
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
already served this guy.
It's just what I've got to do to make money now.
The story you posted the other day, where you did a new material night, and Alex Haddo, a comedian, was on the stage,
Mhm.
and she's wearing a blonde wig.
Yeah.
I thought that was a picture of you wearing a blonde wig because it said new material. So I thought you've started bringing those characters out onto the stage.
Maybe. I do sometimes think that. I always think,
Yeah.
what do people who come from my sketches to my stand-up think's going to happen?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I wonder if they're expecting, if I told you about this before, I wonder if they're expecting a show where I get up like to silence in a black t-shirt and then goes, have you ever thought what it would be like to get on a bus when your Oyster cards run out of money? I think it would go a little something like this. And then get up and go, good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. I wonder whether
You've
that's...
got like half a wig and your face. You don't even think you like turn.
I think you should try
We've
it.
all got that one friend. Am I right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Don't you hate it? Don't you hate that moment when?
Yeah. I throw off a wig, so someone throws me on another one. Thanks, Dave. So for this next character, you've got to imagine.
I went to a show kind of similar to this. I think I've spoken about this before.
Yeah.
It was in Brighton Fringe, and it was this
Of course it
guy, and he was changing costumes lots, but like behind a screen. You know, like kids would do.
Yeah, quick.
But you know,
When it
how-
looks like he's just...
No,
changed.
but you know when kids are trying to do it, but they're like worried that if they go behind the screen that their parents might go away, so they're like
Oh,
coming,
wow.
like peering out. So he was changing, but like kind of looking over, like, are you still there? I don't know if it was part of the act or not. It was so weird. At one point, it basically ended us like in little like pink women's underwear.
Everyone, or just him?
Him
Oh, okay.
doing the can on the stage with everyone though,
Wow.
and one girl didn't want to join in, and he was like chasing her round the room because we realised the door was locked, like we
Jesus.
were locked in,
Christ.
and it was like a bit of a weird.
Yeah.
That's a hostage situation.
Yeah, it was a really weird
Wow.
show.
How long did you date him for?
So anyway,
It's
he
just
stayed
one
round my
wild
flat
night. It was
that
just
night.
one wild night.
yeah.
Him
Oh,
and his
but-
40 wigs.
But I imagine you on the way out would be so lovely to someone like that, Phoebe. You'd be like, oh,
No, I
really-
It was quite weird.
Oh.
He was like a middle-aged man.
mm,
But it was funny. It was a great story.
yeah, it was a good
Yeah.
story.
We did see other
Anything
people from the
for the
show later, and like we couldn't look them in the eye. It was like we joined a cult or something, you know,
Really?
and you just
Yeah. Worrying. So let's move on.
Okay.
I was just thinking, we haven't talked about Lucas this week. That was it.
Oh.
That's what I forgot to say. Okay, let's start again.
How was your week, Lucas?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So yeah, just stop.
No, you go
And
first. No, you go first.
Here you go. This is where we will be cutting it. Whoa! Oh my God! Hi, Lucas. How's
Hi,
your week?
Phoebe.
Oh my
God, I'm so glad you asked.
Oh, I'm so. I didn't finish asking my question.
Oh, what were you going to ask? I didn't know.
How was your week, Lucas?
It was good. It was good. I'm.
And there we go.
Oh, okay, that's all we got time for.
Producer, that's the producer's role, right? We move on to the first regular section, which is, of course,
You actually?
yeah, of course.
Yeah, we've got time.
Yeah. Anything go on this week, Lucas?
Well, yeah, actually, I've started seeing someone, which is exciting.
It's official enough that it's going on the pod.
Were they
It is
there
now.
Were they
No
there?
taking it
when
back.
Were they there when your mum thought you'd killed yourself?
No, they hadn't. No, but my mum tried to reach them.
Oh wow.
Oh wow!
She tried to
Right,
find their
she's
number.
not tried to reach us.
Well, we're not one of
No.
Lucas's
You're not
friends,
one of
are we?
my
Because
emergency contacts.
No.
Why would you be one of my emergency
I
contacts?
don't know.
You'd be like, it'll be like, Lucas is dying, and you'd be like, fuck, he's gonna be late for work.
Yeah, exactly. So I'd be
What,
the
we need a new
most
tech.
invested.
You need to know first.
I would be the most invested.
So we need a replacement. Can you do it? Can you on to a mum?
Look, can you just get that? It's just spacebar.
Look, he just has to, yeah. But yeah, no, it's been going well. She stayed around for a couple of days. We watched
Oh, a couple days.
a couple of days. Yeah, we
Yeah,
watched
listen-
all 4 Hunger Games back to back.
How is that
Okay.
romance?
That's also lack of money. That's what they do.
Mm.
When you're earning what does she do?
She's a student.
So there you go. They've got.
Got nothing.
She was
She's
like-
lovely.
she
I
was
haven't
like-
met her.
She was like, "You've got Netflix, Lucas." Whoa.
That is a
Wow.
big. To be fair,
Sorry.
it's not still, but it's good if they definitely do. Have
Sorry, my
it.
mum has Netflix and I'm on her account.
Exactly.
No,
yeah.
but,
her login.
but if, even if they
Why
have
are you called
access
My
to
Little
it-
Cherub on your account? It's just a joke.
Why
made my
Precious
mates-
Pumpkin? Oh, it's a nickname. My mates gave it to me.
Yeah, it was ironic anyway. But yeah, you're my precious pumpkin.
But some people don't have access to like anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's impressive.
Yeah.
Lucas's girlfriend clearly doesn't.
And I had TV.
Yeah. So why Hunger Games? Were you trying to show her like a worse life?
Yeah, I was like, this is
Be-
what it could be like.
Yeah. Why Hunger Games?
I don't know. I just fancied it for some reason. We were
She
just
doesn't like it.
No.
Who's that
Yeah,
great
she
time?
wanted to watch Notebook. Actually, I was like, fuck that. We're
It's like no
watching.
violence in that. There's a little bit. It was like none.
I can't actually remember why we were watching it, but they go downhill after the first one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So did you sit in silence watching them together?
Yeah,
So I imagine both sat upright on kitchen chairs, sitting watching them
stools?
like that. Yeah, on stools. No, she's on a stool. Lucas is standing.
Yeah, I can't afford 2
Pacing.
stools.
Yeah,
Ali.
you
I'm
have
not
a
made of
stool.
money.
Yeah, yeah.
I had to sell it for this Netflix account.
Yeah, he's doing the dad thing where he's sort of like busying with stuff, sort of looking over, half sitting on the sofa.
What did you do with your week?
Thank you for asking. So, my anxiety. The issue is, I find it hard to sleep a little bit now. This is the problem. Because sometimes I wake up and think, where am I going to make money from?
Yeah.
And I think, where's my career going? I'm getting left behind. And I'm just like, in my head. And so that's an issue I'm working on.
The really annoying thing as well is when you know that that's not a helpful thought to have,
And you're trying to get out
and you're
there.
and then you're wasting time on the wasting time of that.
Yeah. So that's where I'm a little bit at now. But also, it's get off me.
It
But
would be
also,
okay.
it's sorry if you didn't see that.
Tom would never do that.
Phoebe just molested me.
Oh
We got
no.
it on
So
camera.
a molestation. we
Yeah,
had,
that was
alive.
live on camera as well. I'm sorry, this is the hand of guilt.
So yeah, but it's ping-ponging between that and also being really happy with what's going on. I'm just having a great time in a way. I'm just recording videos, doing stand-up. I'm, being able to go to the gym.
How late are you
eat
getting
there.
up? Are you still getting up early?
Like 3 p.m. Smash out Hunger Games. You know what that's like. Get that. So that's in the process of waking up. Sort of
Yeah.
rally out, get a pizza, go to the gig, come back, sleep. I don't know why I'm anxious, but no. I'm getting. Well, it depends if I stay over at the old Ball and Chains, but yeah, it'll probably be between 8 and 9. I'll wake up.
Okay.
Is that good enough?
Yeah.
Is that when she wakes you up? Do
No.
the cleaning.
No. She doesn't wake up. That's the issue. That's why I'm actually going to restrict as many times I can stay over at hers, because when I had a job, I'd wake up as I had to go. So you got to bounce, whatever. But now she's very much like, don't go anywhere. Like,
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking, why would I? This is great.
Exactly. So you've decided that you're going to stop going around and do the nice thing.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'll say one. That's part of the quality time. That counts as quality time. You get 2 morning tokens and 1 quality time token, I think.
How long is a quality time?
Well, that's a decent chunk of time, like 40 minutes, something like that. Wait, how long is 2 episodes of Modern Family? No, that's like a whole afternoon or an evening or whatever, like proper. Sometimes a whole day. It depends, but
Does a whole day still count as 1 quality time, or is it 2 quality time?
no, that's 1 quality time.
Okay.
1 quality time is 1 day, if that's what we've.
So an
agreed.
afternoon is that half a quality time?
No, afternoon is also a quality. Quality time is flexible.
Okay.
Your love language is so clearly quality time. You
It
can
is
tell by the way you talk about it with such affection.
It is quality time, actually. I did the thing.
Yeah?
Yeah, quality time was my top. And no, sorry, that was second. Apologies. Acts of service, my favourite. What I need is a PA.
My favourite.
My favourite.
I need a PA. My thing was basically completely acts of service and quality time. So I want someone to hang out with me and do everything for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like a mum.
Yeah, like a mum.
No, not like a mum. This is Jesus Christ.
You get it, Lucas.
Yeah. I've got issues. Don't worry about it.
yeah.
Mummy.
Mama. That's not what it is. That guy does. I just thought it'd be funny. It's a funny video. Dude, if you haven't seen him, check out the dude who does the walking ick videos on TikTok.
Yeah. He's good.
Very funny.
He's
guy.
very funny.
I just thought it'd be laughing. Phoebe, you look horrified. So but that's my life at the moment. But I've got more videos on the way. My previews are selling out. It's great, you know.
Woo!
Tried to ask for one extra chair at one of my previews. The organizer was like, "No." I went, "Huh?"
Is that the one that I wanted to come to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they were like, "No," and I went.
Oh.
They were like, "Oh, health and safety." I'm like, "It's a fucking chair, bro." Ridiculous. But anyway.
Have you seen WWE? Those things can be lethal.
Well, that's what we were going to do, me and Phoebe. Phoebe was going to come at me with the chair.
Boop,
Yeah,
boo-doo-doo.
part of the bit.
Is that it? Is that W?
What would
That's John
what would
Cena.
Phoebe's wrestling name be?
Beefy.
Ginger Hurricane. Beefy.
Beefy.
Yeah, because it's Phoebe backwards. Beefy.
Oh,
That's very
Beefy
good.
Phoebe.
Beefy. I like that.
Yeah, that's good. You've thought about that.
Oh my God, that's Beefy's music.
Do, 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 do. There you go. That would be me.
Great. And
Do we have some agony uncles?
let's go quickly on to our first regular section, the first of the year. Happy
Have
New
you not
Year.
been doing it with Tom?
No, me and Tom have just been chatting shit because he's just
Oh.
been going.
Thing about Australia is it's actually quite good.
So this is where Agni Uncles, where we ask you for a current life drama, and through the huge brains and emotional intelligence we have in this studio, we will solve it for you right here
We'll help
live.
to try
Live.
to.
So
There's no guarantee.
yeah, there's no guarantee.
There's no
Also, if you
guarantee.
take our advice, it will get worse. So just
That's
saying.
not a guarantee. Sometimes we give sage advice.
Yeah, sometimes those are the ones which are
Don't make the episode.
yeah yeah those are rubbish. Okay,
Oh, I'm so
I'm trying to
excited.
decide which to go for. Okay, this is quite big.
Oh, is it
This
juicy?
is quite actually sad a little bit, but
Oh,
it's
no.
juicy. X made a fake profile of me and shared my nudes and pics on it. 18.8k followers on the profile.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
That's illegal.
Yeah, that
It's
is
illegal. You got to report them. Lock them up. Bang, you're going prison.
Yeah.
Go in prison. Lock them up. So report to Instagram. We got anything else? Share his nudes? No, don't do that. Make up nudes.
I mean, I don't even know.
Well,
really.
yeah, you is there anything else? Lock them up. Bang.
Yeah,
Prison.
Yeah.
Nonce
Get 'em.
behaviour.
I
No.
don't think there's anything else.
Yeah. Or OnlyFans? No.
Yeah, and then you just need to have
Only.
access to that account.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
What? And that's her problem. It's got 18.8k followers, and I'd love to like have that many
Yeah.
followers. So what's going on?
Comment under them. This is my new page.
Um,
Get all of those followers over there. Also, I bet are they all the followers? Did they buy the followers?
maybe they're
just
bots as well.
to like scare them.
Bots as well. So yeah, maybe I'd say outside of reporting them and telling them to go to prison, I don't think we have any more for that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Professional.
Yeah.
That was the
Keep it
first
professional.
piece of actual advice
First one, but it's
given.
yeah. How about this one? Cannot understand if a colleague likes me or not romantically, but cannot say anything explicit.
Oh.
That was from Lucas.
Mooch listens to this, Ali.
yeah. Shut up. It wasn't
Does he? Fuck.
No,
he doesn't.
Wait. So why can't they though?
Well, I assume because they don't want to put it all out there just for now. So would
Wait,
your
so
advice
who-
be?
Become an
so
HR
who likes
issue.
who and who's trying to find?
So
out?
it's cannot understand if a colleague likes me or not romantically, but cannot say anything explicit. So
Yeah, but
maybe.
do they like that? There's not enough context. Silly question.
What do you mean?
Well, how do we know? Do
They're
they like
asking
them?
how can you be coy about
Yeah,
it? How can you flirt
if
in the
you-
office?
So they clearly like the other person.
Do they clearly like?
Yeah,
they
they
haven't said that. They
clearly
haven't
do.
said
They
that.
Well, you know, it's
clearly do,
implied they might.
Phoebe.
And you got to
They
flirt
do.
with them to find out. You
Yeah.
got you got to
Get drunk.
get drunk.
What do
get
you
off
do?
them
How
and
do you
get
flirt
off
with a
this party.
colleague, Lucas?
Banter about. Lucas made up this character called Banterbot.
Let's not bring back the point.
that only I enjoy and everyone else thinks that he's a freak.
Which is why I'm not going to do it. 'cause
Yeah, yeah.
It's fucking terrible.
That
Okay.
was just a
Not
little.
a good bit.
That's-
Banterbot. No? A little
No.
bit of Banterbot? Come on, he wants to do it. Come on, Lucas.
I've
You
never
love it.
done it before. Or I haven't done it in year. I haven't done it in like a year. So it's like he's just a guy who's like, I'm here to make banter. I'm here to. What do you do for a living? oh my God, you live in Clapham. Ha 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 ha.
That's good. That'll do well on Hinge. That'll do
Yeah.
well on Hinge.
Yeah.
I think you can do voice notes on Hinge, can't you now? Do that.
What, and just do banter?
Do
No, I-
banter bot.
no.
What
You
know,
would,
so if-
what would
if
going
you-
on a date with me be like? And then just put in that banter bot. Be all right?
We
Do
did
you
that
like
for-
clubs or pubs?
Yeah, yeah.
We my friend's my housemate's voice note was you know, when you can choose the prompt what my best friend thinks of me, and it's just me going it's just that for ages.
Has she got any matches?
I don't know.
She got removed from Hinge.
yeah.
I got banned.
She got banned.
She gets a lot of jazz singers come to her way. I
Yeah.
love the way you
Scat
scat.
man.
I love the way you scat. Where'd you play? So Phoebe, what would you do in this situation? You like a colleague, but you're not sure they like you back. How do you play
That's
it?
a completely different situation to I think
What
what's
are you
being written in,
talking
but I
about,
will
mate?
answer it as if it is that. So I fancy a colleague and I think they like me back and I'm trying to figure it out. Is that
Yes.
the scenario?
Yes.
Okay, so the way I play every situation is I'm a little bit jokey, flirty with everybody, and then you just see who bites and you see who doesn't like it. The people who don't like it, you just go completely normal. The people who bite a bit, you're like, ha ha ha, is this jokey, is this friendly?
Yeah, what do you do in that situation? So
And then
they're
you're
flirting
doing-
with you back a bit, but there's no movement.
And you're doing this, you're doing that, and then you have to wait to get drunk if it doesn't just happen naturally.
Yeah.
You get a little bit drunk, not too much that you don't remember,
Okay.
enough that you've got the courage to be like,
So what's going on?
and
So
then
do you
drunk
wanna-
enough that if it's a no, you can be like, oh my God, yeah, no, that's not how I meant it. It came out wrong 'cause I was drunk.
Oh, smart.
But drunk enough, but not drunk enough that if they said yes, that you wouldn't, you could have fun with it.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
smart. I like that. Lucas,
Leave it ambiguous.
What are you thinking?
Just flirt with them. Maybe get them like a coffee, even though they didn't ask
Oh.
for one, and get like one of those mugs. It's got like a
Is this Love
flirty message on it. You know, like those mugs which got like a cute thing on it,
No.
like you're adorable, and it's got like a picture of a door or something. I couldn't think of a better pun.
Oh,
But
This is awful advice.
no, that's good. I like that
no,
one.
you got
Far too
harmless
strong.
flirting in the office.
That's far too strong. If,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
tell I've never worked in an
someone-
office.
if someone bought
You know all
me
those
a
mugs
mug
they
in,
give you.
would-
I give them
bought
a mug
you a
that says,
mug?
I really like you a lot, please reply.
No.
I give them, I throw the coffee on them.
Check your
And then you're like, do you want to have sex?
yeah. Joking on the back.
Well, the other thing as well is you just start talking to them and be like, who do you like?
Oh,
That's the
okay,
other
smart.
classic.
Yeah,
And
smart.
if they say no one,
Could be you.
Then you're wrong.
Okay.
Then you're wrong. Okay.
If they say men, then you're like, oops, sorry, wrong tree.
wrong.
You flip the table and you go, well, fuck you as well. What do you mean? Who'd you
Right,
you
what
like?
would you do then?
Mate, well, problem is.
I gave some actual advice there. You said buy a mug. What have you?
That's a great one. I really like that. We should start selling those ADF mugs. All I do is fuck you, maybe?
Unless,
Question mark?
no, I'm kidding.
Unless?
Unless,
Yeah, kidding.
Just
Unless
kidding.
jokes. Haha. We have such a good similar sense of humour. Haha. And then,
I'm not doing anything this Wednesday.
yeah. Also, end a random sentence and then lean in for the kiss. So just be like,
Have you seen this?
so long, isn't it? So long today.
Yeah, have you seen the videos of the difference
Yeah.
between women
How
and
men,
men?
how
My
men
girlfriend
kiss.
So
Loves
true.
this. My girlfriend loves this.
I do it all the time.
Yeah, it's
On
the way-
purpose
so
to annoy them. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to do it.
Really
you got to,
funny.
but you got to give the look, the sexy look. The,
It's
You got to
Honestly,
roll your
never
eyes.
serious.
I've gotten really good at it. You got to roll your eyes back in your head. You got to be like,
No, it's not the rolling the eyes back. It's the fact that they look you dead in the eyes, so serious. That's the part that's so funny, and you're just like, "What are you doing?"
Oh, it's so good
it's
though. I love that bit.
romantic.
No.
No, because then sometimes I lean over and whisper into their ear and go, "We're in danger," and then they're like, "He was serious."
And then you whisper into the other ear, "But I've got you."
yeah, not anymore. I say to them, and then I push them away and run
Right.
away.
What's your advice for this person?
So I would say that the complete spontaneous leaning, I think, is a good one.
Might get us in trouble with HR.
But my issue with this is that I always assume that everyone fancies me. That's my general
Wow.
state of
Wow.
vibe. Yeah, exactly.
Imagine
Has
the
been.
I
confidence.
mean, I knew you were
I know.
delusional, Ali, but this is.
I know. But that's what I just think. Yeah, they probably like after they chat to me, they'll probably like me in it.
You see, my default is that they don't fancy me.
Yeah. And look how that's working out.
Right.
Let's-
Anyway, let's do another one. Let's do
But
another
well,
one.
no. But with that, well, we have to move on to our final section because
Oh.
we're running late. But
Oh, okay.
But with that one, I'd say, yeah, I'd agree with Phoebe in a way of like, just be a little bit flirty, just a little bit. Yeah. Then send
with
them in.
with the arms.
Send the with.
Little bit flirty.
I flirt like a chimney sweep. I'm always.
You're a little,
I'm
what?
doing the chicken.
I can't-
Do you want to do the chicken tonight, mate? I say.
Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah. Also, invite them to outside of work stuff. You're having a party. Do you want to come? That sort of thing. See what
There's no. They turn up. There's no one
They
there.
turn up, there's no one there. You're naked. It's a lawsuit, but we move. So it's that sort of vibe.
This has happened to too many girls that I know where they get invited to a party and no one's actually there.
Is that a thing? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
That's just because I have no friends. They said they were going to come.
Yeah, it's actually completely innocent. I invited 6 what I thought were friends. None of them have turned up.
I've got snacks and everything.
got
I've got
everything.
so many drinks.
My mum's on her way, probably. And you know what's playing? Popping bottles, getting slizzard.
Lizard. What a name.
Well, yeah.
A word.
Yeah, haven't got slizzard in a while.
Haven't got
Mum's on the blower. So, just because you haven't had sex, that's not what slizzard means, Mum. We move on to our final regular section, which is, of course, the return.
Of
Fail mail.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
come on. There you go. Can't get this stuff nowadays. This is, of course, where we ask you, our piffies, our listeners, for your reaction and answers to a specific topic that we throw out there, and we get to read them out. So this was, to start the new year, it's a return of a classic, probably our favourite fail mail topic.
Potentially overdone.
Potentially overdone.
Because
but
I
we'll
got the
see.
Same stories. A
Oh,
lot
really?
Of the same
Well,
stories.
you need more followers.
Yeah.
But
I don't allow anyone. Anyone needs to follow me.
yeah, but if you want to follow her, we'll put a post of her Instagram at the bottom there.
Oh, wait, for this section, I just want to put something on.
Music or
No, it's,
Okay.
I got merch from a date.
you got merch from a date?
Yeah,
Sorry,
so I
about
thought-
the date.
So
No.
he gave you some merch.
Yeah,
What's
His
what-
merch.
yeah.
What does he do?
Well, he made a comedy website apparently where like
What? Wait, what? Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, wait. Rewind.
Rewind. Yeah. So this guy made a comedy website where apparently all the buttons go to like different things. Of like what like you click on, like I guess you click on start or something and it goes somewhere else. Anyway, so they've
He's
got-
made a website. Guys, you wouldn't believe this. He's made a website where you can click on
Yeah,
things.
what do you mean to different comedy things?
and it takes
what, like
the
sounds?
wrong- apparently just takes you to like the wrong place that you would want it to go. So it's like a
Oh, it's like a
jokes-
fake website. So it's
yeah.
It's a bad website.
I don't know. I haven't seen
Website,
it.
alright,
And then
okay.
there's this scarf, and it looks like a football scarf, but it's not. And it says scarf on it.
What's that got to do with the website?
This guy's a comedy
This
genius.
is merch, and he said he got loads of scarves. So I don't quite-
Who is this guy? Who's this guy?
Who is this guy? Is he a
How do you meet
comedian?
these
He
people?
also said
Is that his
he-
job,
he
making
also-
random websites?
No,
Oh.
he's a journalist. He's working for like places like the Sun and stuff like that. But was really adamant to tell me that he doesn't agree with their politics.
Yeah, classic.
Oh, also, he called my housemates housies. And then finally texted me saying that he wanted to try out his new material on me. So I
Oh,
haven't.
that's that guy.
Spoken to
Oh,
him.
him.
Yeah, he might
Oh,
just
so
meant
this was
new
a while
material
ago.
scarf. He might have just meant.
Hey.
Hello. Well, that is a.
But I thought to honour you, Chris.
Oh, just
Shout out.
name him.
No, so Chris at the Sun. So,
Well, he's got to do. She's networking. He's got to boost his career.
Yeah, I'm actually helping him out massively here.
well, that was a fascinating, albeit not surprising
Can we
story.
actually blank his name out?
So we'll see.
Thanks.
So thank you very much to everyone who's messaging. You can message us. You can follow us on our official social media at ADIFPod, and we post clips sometimes. So, okay, Adif, as you know, I have a few stories. As a first date, a guy took me to watch La La Land. At the end, he was sobbing. We had to spend
kind of
some.
guy?
You'd get on with this guy. We had to spend some time after everyone left so he could put himself together.
Oh, wow.
Of all the films, you know what? Hey, look, everyone's emotions are
Yeah.
valid, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But it's just quite funny that after La La Land,
Yeah, that was the one that got you.
that's what hit him. He's just like, I just think Ryan Reynolds was just so into jazz. He deserved love.
Oh.
Just a quick one, also on the Edit Pod account. Tinder date, catfished. I can't remember the excuse I used for running away from the date. You haven't
Oh,
been
no.
catfished.
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
like you met up with them and they were a different person.
no.
Okay.
He just wasn't as fit as he looked on his profile.
No, not even that. Like,
He said he was 6 foot, but he was only 5'11".
yeah.
To me, basically.
Gross. I reported him to him.
Yeah.
I reported him. But okay, have you been catfished, Lucas?
No, I don't think so. No.
Have you?
Never been catfished. No, I don't think so. But then I normally.
I'm the cat fisher. I'm the fisherman, not the bait.
Yeah, exactly. That's a t-shirt with that on the back. I'm the fisherman, not the bait. But I haven't been on dating apps for like 5-6 years. So
5-6 weeks.
yeah, 5-6 weeks. So I think that's
How do you
why
used
you would normally get
to
catfished. Meet them in real life.
But where are gigs?
Gigs,
Yeah.
out, parties.
What would dating apps
Sometimes
like?
on like the tube.
What?
Yeah, I went on a date with someone I met on the tube.
Really?
How'd you
No.
meet them? Where?
What did you say to her?
What tube line?
Where are you changing?
yeah.
Jubilee?
It counts if I just follow them home. That's right.
What tube line was it?
You met someone on the tube.
This was years
Mad.
ago. Northern. I was coming back from a gig, and then I think like we were both on the same carriage together, and then we changed again to the next place to like.
So you followed her?
On yeah, I was going the opposite. I was going south. She was going north, but I wasn't going to let a good opportunity pass me by.
Wow.
And then we ended up waiting on the platform like next to each other, and I was like, "Oh, you're not following me," or something like that. And then we just started chatting.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
But this is what happens if you've got the feeling that everyone's into you.
Yeah.
You just start talking to someone, you're like, she probably was following me.
Yeah.
Anyway, she tried to get me to go to 5 Rhythms. Have you have you seen Peep Show where they go Rainbow Rhythms?
Yeah.
That was 5 Rhythms. She was into that sort of
What's
stuff.
5 of them?
So it's basically, I think it's what that
Like
you've
dance
seen
therapy.
Rainbow Rhythms and Peep Show. Whereas dance therapy, it's like you'd love it. It's all like going into green, and it's like this should be an expressive color, and you're like dancing like
That was
expressive.
your first date with
And
her?
then no, we didn't go in the end. I think we went. She came to another gig and we went on one date, and then it didn't work. I think she was quite a bit older than me. I was 21. She was like 32 or something like that.
Woo!
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
So, went on a date with a guy from an app. Never spoke to him on the phone before. Huge mistake.
Oh, no.
Capital letters. He opened his mouth and out came a Sylvester Stallone knockoff with a head concussion vibe to boot. Which was the nicest description. And he would not stop telling me about all the mums he texts
What?
with
Is it Lucas?
via the elementary students he serves as a security officer for.
What?
I shook for hours after getting home. I'm so dumb.
Wow.
And then this
No.
is one again. It was me. We'd only been on 2 dates before. I have a massive syringe phobia and should be vaccinated. To distract me, he drove to my place on the day of the vaccination. Well, I cried so hard the whole time that he never got in touch again afterwards.
Oh,
I
wow.
mean, it's not your fault. What can you say?
Someone said while we were walking, a homeless woman ran towards me, punched me on the arm, and yelled "pussy." He didn't react and just resumed his story about the stag he went on.
That's so good.
That's good.
Why don't more homeless people do that? Pussy. It's just the way and the way he's just like, pretend it didn't happen. Pretend it didn't happen, Nigel.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Phoebe, why'd you do that?
Funniest date ever. When I was studying in the US some time ago, there was a severe hurricane warning. Met a guy on a dating app and we met up in a supermarket to shop for hurricane supplies together. Flashlights, batteries, canned foods, water bottles, blankets, you name it. He gave great advice on what one needs to survive a hurricane. We did not bunker down together during the hurricane, nor did he want to get coffee after leaving the supermarket. He just left me with supplies in the parking lot. So it might have also been my worst day ever.
He gave.
So they arranged as a date to go and get supplies for the hurricane together. And he was like really helpful. And then he left and never messaged again.
Well, if there's a hurricane coming, then maybe he was just trying to be helpful.
Yeah, well, but that's also what's quite funny, that he has some weird morals of like,
This woman doesn't understand, but I must help her.
I must help her with the hurricane. On our first date, the guy started touching me after 5 minutes when we got to the restaurant and tried to put his tongue in my mouth. My type. When I asked him not to, he started biting my cheek. Somehow I survived for half an hour and decided to leave. He wanted me to explain what was wrong. As I tried to do this, he was still trying to talk me down for about 20 minutes. He asked what I expected on a date, that we would sit far away from each other and there would be a glass in between us, or what. Basically, he was trying to convince me that there was nothing wrong with me. Well, there was something wrong with me, sorry. But the cherry on the cake was his phrase at the end. When he said that there was a Lamborghini in front of me and I was missing it.
Wow.
I just ran away and blocked him everywhere. That's such a good phrase.
That's so good.
Do you not realise there's a Lamborghini in front of you and you're missing it?
And you're a Honda Civic, okay? So you should be.
We should be in the same
grateful.
lane.
Yeah. That's so
Wow.
funny. Not only,
So-
you know how guys talk about women, like compare them to cars, like that's a red flag. He's comparing himself to a car.
Yeah.
That's how far gone he is.
My housemate had a thing recently where she went on a date and she kissed the guy too soon into the date, and then she had to spend like a few hours left of the date just being really like kissing.
Oh yeah, because that's when you break the seal.
Yeah.
Date tip for anyone: I'd say go on a date, leave it as long and long and long to kiss them. It builds up the tension, exciting. You get to know them. You know, even a year down the line, like me and Luca, don't do it.
No,
don't deserve
Yeah.
it.
It's not marriage.
I mean, I'll fuck her, obviously.
A moment on the lips, a lifetime on the.
Hips.
But it's not. I was trying to find a way of saying nuptial. Nips.
On the nips.
On the nips.
On
the nips.
On the nips.
On the nips.
On the nips. So, moved back home, and my vicar dad asked me next day why my bra was found in the driveway. Exactly. He said, let's go to Ben's Cookies. Got there. He didn't want a cookie. What? What?
That feels unrelated.
That is so weird, though. Shall we go to Ben's Cookies? Yeah, but, you got to get a cookie. No, I don't like him. What the fuck?
That's funny.
Me saying goodnight and him telling me, but I already took 8 Viagras.
8?
Yeah.
Rookie numbers. You got to pop them up. I take 10 a day.
Yeah.
8?
Yeah, 8's too many.
8 is a medical condition.
Yeah.
I was so nervous that I ordered hot chocolate brownie in 45-degree weather and couldn't eat it. The panic attack I will never forget. I was wearing a fancy handmade dress, went to an Oriental restaurant, the tablecloth was the same fabric.
Oh.
He cooked. You know, say Oriental?
You just did.
Well, I said,
out there
and
now.
I just said that. That's not, I didn't read anything. He cooked for me and made a mackerel and liver risotto.
Oh.
Worst thing I've ever
Grim.
tasted. Plot twist, married him.
Okay.
Not mine, but my friend wondered why her date kept staring at her chest. He turned himself on, telling me stories of sexual acts with his exes.
Oh, he turned himself on.
He spent the entire day talking about his ex and how amazing she was.
Wow.
I showed up high as a kite off weed and had a wonderful time laughing at his jokes more than he did. Sounds like a good date, to be fair.
Yeah.
Don't see the problem.
When a guy on a first date said he's addicted to porn and he doesn't have a return train ticket, so good.
God.
My kind of guy.
No.
No return train ticket. That's so funny.
When the dude wanted to know where the nearest morgue was, he was an undertaker.
Do you want to do some networking?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, do you know where the nearest morgue is around here? Do you know who runs it?
Oh God.
I can get us in.
Mine are really tame compared to this.
Yeah, the girl just didn't talk. It was like getting blood out of stone. I've been on those. I'm a chatter. I'll chat forever, but I've been on them when it's a tough one. What have you got in some, Phoebe?
Well, obviously, all other worst dates have ended in crime, so that does happen for females on dates.
Yeah, could we not maybe have? I mean, as much as we obviously do think that issue is important, and to the men listening on here, which I assume hopefully is the whole listenership, don't touch anyone who doesn't want to be touched by you, or stalk them.
Unless they're fit.
No. Unless they're fit and they're looking at you and you think maybe they do want it. No, don't. Go
on. Fish restaurant on a hangover was a bad idea. I actually know this story as well. So my mate went on a date after being like horrendously hungover, like couldn't keep anything down. Went to a fish restaurant. The date, it was a nice restaurant. The date didn't eat anything. She just had some chips.
What the hell? Oh, but had some chips then.
She didn't like
but
fish.
Sometimes people are nervous. Oh, well, she didn't like fish.
So
did she pick the restaurant?
So then my friend had to sit there and eat all these fish dishes.
It's a tasting menu.
So
they kept coming out
hungover,
with
like
more.
my stomach's like
And now the anchovy dish.
anchovy.
Anchovy dish.
Anchovy.
Girl kept asking how long cats lived. Then used my phone to tell the guy she loved she's over him.
That's Rachel from Friends.
Is it?
That's
yeah.
the scene.
Yeah.
I'm
Front row at a comedy gig and forgot my date's name. Classic. He came high, almost burnt my hair with a cigarette, and thought Trump was the best guy. I bolted from there. So that's the opposite. Mispronounced his name for the entire date, and he came before we even undressed. Sorry, I thought I misheard that, but yeah.
Oh,
so they had. I mean, he's super into you. He's fucking ready to go.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Happens to the best of us.
Got a new iPhone and didn't realise till what was it? It's happened before. Really, for you? For you?
Yeah.
No, it happened to be no. separate.
Yeah, separate
cases.
stories.
That's happened to you as well. Bruv, I'm
But
the opposite.
the guy, this happened in my first year at uni, and the guy was like, "Ha, can't wait to tell all my friends about this. This is so funny. Can't wait to tell all my friends about this."
Yeah.
So I was just there like, "What the fuck is going on?" Just
Oh, you didn't realise he'd arrived at.
no,
you knew,
I'd got
but
it, but I was like, "Do you feel no shame? Are we gonna
Yeah.
like, it's
Posh guy.
I don't even know. Just a weird guy. Because outside my flat as well was the bus stop, so he just went out. And
What? You
stood at
didn't
the
have
bus
sex or
stop.
anything?
No.
Men are trash.
Yeah, I know. I hope his mates enjoyed the story.
Don't worry, lads. I don't mean it. Go on your iPhone and didn't realise till the end of the date that I hadn't set up Apple Pay. I was really relying on that to pay for my half of the drinks. I must have seemed so cheap. That woman that I dated constantly looked at a TV that was mounted in the wall behind. That girl is.
What?
This is continuing. This is two different dates. So I think they've misspelled this slightly. The girl that I dated constantly looked at a TV that was mounted in the wall behind. That girl is now a woman and my wife. So these dates.
What?
So then I assume when you're having sex, she's like watching the TV while having sex.
Oh, I see.
Oh man, I have so much material. Oh, okay, let's cut this out. Someone said, "Is it too late to submit?" Well, now it is. A drunk guy that could see me in duplicate. Oh, okay, could see. That's quite bad to be that bad on a night out on a date. Gave my boyfriend a BJ after a bottle of red. As he climaxed, I then threw up on him. Pretty bad.
Oh, red wine as well all over the place.
Bloke was in a right foul mood. He later told me it was his graduation party that night, but he'd failed. And then finally, he told me at the end of the date that he already had a girlfriend. So that's
wow.
good. Thank you so much for sending those in.
I've got a
Absolutely
couple if you
unbelievable.
wanna-
Oh, you've got some,
Oh,
Lucas.
yeah.
Yeah, they're not that
we
great.
can edit these out.
Yeah,
Go on, Lucas.
Just
Yeah.
some guy took me to watch his stand up on our second date. There were only 6 people in the audience. That's from Noel, who I'm seeing.
That's a good one. That was it, Bringer.
No, it wasn't
Oh, you got to
actually.
save those for Bringer, mate.
It shouldn't even need to be there. It was Phil's gig, you remember?
Oh, what?
in the
Clapham?
restaurant. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, poor. Big Philly style. Okay.
Yeah. That was it.
All right, great.
Okay.
Okay, definitely worth
What's
keeping.
your worst date?
Oh, I've said it before on this
Oh,
podcast. Like a
do you have a
10-minute story
different
about the Australian lady who goes sort of crazy on the night out. We got very drunk and it was quite racist.
Oh.
Have you not heard this story?
I don't know if I have.
She got quite racist.
No, Ali got quite racist.
Yeah, no, I did. She just like didn't get my non-PC banter. I don't get it. Other bad dates. So the one after that was probably one where we went for a walk, and she was just all over the place. I thought that she might be a bit anxious. She started the date by going. This was like COVID time, so you could go for a walk with people.
Yeah.
She started the date by saying like, "Oh, sorry if I'm like weird. Like I'm just really nervous." And I was like, "Oh, it's okay. So it's fine." And then immediately started talking about like her depression and how her ex-boyfriend had fucked her up and basically caused her depression, and how like, but she's worked her way out of it herself. She doesn't need therapy. She doesn't get why like people need therapy. You can just deal with it yourself.
Yeah.
Kept talking about the ex, how toxic he was.
Is this me?
Yeah, you would. and then anyway, she produces a podcast now. It's really awkward. But no, then she said she was bi, and I said
Bi?
yeah, she said she's like, anyway, bi. You're bi. Oh my god. So then she said she was bi. I went, oh cool. Like who have you dated more, like guys or girls? And she went, I'd never date a girl. And I went, what? What do you mean? And she was like, well, like girls dating each other, it just wouldn't work, would it? I mean, it's too much drama.
Wow.
And then she was like, but I think aesthetically women are better. So then anyway, so I said, well, lovely to meet you. And we went our separate ways. And then I said to her, oh, I don't think this is going to work out, but like, but it was lovely to meet you, like just not getting that vibe. And then she went, that's okay, absolutely fine. And then she messaged like a week later going, like, you know what, it's not fine actually. Like, I actually just wanted to hook up with you because I thought you were a fuck boy. So, like, I don't get why you're making this so deep. Like, I can't understand why we can't just like do that. And anyway, so I shagged her. No, yeah. No. Then I said, I don't think it'd be the right for me to do that. Like, I don't want to do that. And then she was like, oh, you're so weird. And that was it.
Oh wow.
And you're like, I'm just bi.
I'm just bi.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just straight. I'd never date a girl. Wouldn't work because men and women are
So
different.
much drama.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
much
yeah,
drama.
yeah.
I just get on better with men,
Yeah. Phoebe Lucas, do you have bad dates?
You've probably got one.
I've got quite a bad one. It was all my fault, but it was quite funny. The date was going all right. We were having a couple of drinks. It was our second date, so we'd been on a date before, but like not for like a few months. So we were having a catch up, and then she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go. I've got to go now. I've got to come. I'm gonna go meet up with a friend. Do you want to come with?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure," because I wanted to hang out. I was having a nice time. Wanted to see where the night would go.
And also, that's quite a fun thing as well. If they're inviting you, that's like, oh, sick. Like,
yeah.
Like,
and I'd met her before, so it wasn't too awkward.
Oh, right.
So, yeah, and it was quite early still. So I was like, "Yeah, sure." So we were walking to the train station from the bar. We were going to Camden, I think, and so I was walking with her, and then I just was chatting shit. I was like, I felt quite comfortable, so I was like, I feel like I can chat.
Banterbot.
Yeah, Banterbot came out. I was literally like just chatting shit. I remember the conversation went from like, what are your favourite crisps? Talking a lot about crisps. So it ended on towards the end when we were walking onto the platform. We were talking about discussing which fruit was the gayest. Like.
Which we then played this game.
Yeah, which is quite a good game to play, actually.
Like, you've got to guess the sexuality.
What is the gayest fruit?
Of fruit.
You know, like apples are straight, passion fruit's gay.
Okay.
I said gooseberries were lesbians.
Right.
Yeah.
So a lot of work gets done at Vauxhall Comedy Club.
But it's quite a fun game, you know. We were just having fun with it.
I can see it.
We were just chatting. She wasn't entirely, you know, back and forth. I was doing a lot of the pitching with the fruits and stuff, you know.
Back was spit sore from carrying the conversation.
Yeah, I was carrying the conversation a little bit. And then she was like, right, well, I'm going this way. And I was like, oh, did you not want me to come with? And she's like, no, not really. I haven't seen this friend in a while. So,
brutal.
Yeah, I thought I would just go on my own. I was like, oh, great. I would have talked about something else if I thought this was what we were going to end on.
Yeah. But then you didn't see her again?
I haven't, no.
And you can only imagine. I've been there, brother. You can only imagine her going to her friend. Oh my god!
Like, wouldn't stop talking about
just
gay.
Kept talking about gay fruits. And he kept going like, "Why aren't you getting involved?" I was like, "Because I don't want to talk about it. It's so weird. I don't know what his thing is. I think he wants to fuck a watermelon."
I've told you this before that I know someone that apparently has.
Of course you have. I imagine you go to a party where like there's a watermelon in the corner or something like that. Like
the communal watermelon.
The communal watermelon.
You have to fuck it as a sign of like starting the part, like as a vibe.
Yeah.
Like there's a gong that sounds.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, worst dates. I haven't actually been on that many dates.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? Like I don't go out and date. And
no,
also,
I don't know what you mean, actually. I can't relate.
Yeah. Well,
no, I've been on lots of love dates.
Yeah, I don't really.
You go on more. Let's just like we don't have to put a label on it.
Yeah. Well, and I tried to go on a date and I got stood up, didn't I?
Oh yeah, that was fucking bullshit though, man.
Sad.
Fuck these people.
And then the other one. Well, this one was recent.
We were trying to go on a date with my girlfriend at the moment, aren't you? The Vauxhall. What's it? The animals. You know, City Farm. That's it.
Oh yeah. Whenever she wants to come to the farm, she can come to the farm.
If you know
Is
what
it your
I mean.
farm?
If you know what I mean.
She comes to the farm.
I'll feed her goat.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you haven't had any bad dates? You've had bad men.
Yeah, I think they're bad men, bad experiences. I don't know.
To be fair to them, never took me on a bad date. Never took me on a date. 3D chess.
Well, because I'm there, I'm present, I'll have fun.
Yeah.
I'll entertain myself. There's a lot of times where I come away from the date thinking, were they fun or am I fun? And they were just there to witness it.
Yeah, I think the same thing. I go, that was great. I was on really good form.
That's what I did as well with the gay fruit bit. I was like, I can work this. This can be a bit.
Lucas goes back going like, we had the best chat on the way to the station about gay fruit. So what do you think a pomegranate is? Pan?
Oh, well, pomegranates, there's lots of little bits.
Demisexual, maybe.
Oh, sorry. I was just doing like a bit as a joke and then thought I'd wrap up.
Yeah, Ali was making fun of
you guys both went, ooh.
Yeah, but, and there's cavities.
So that was that's been another episode of All I Do Is Fail with your crew here. Phoebe has been in the studio.
I've been Ginger.
Ginger, anything to promote, Phoebe?
Vauxhall Comedy Club here. 8 shows a week, baby.
8 shows a week. Wow. Lucas has also been in the studio. Lucas,
Thank you for having me.
Anything to promote?
Just follow me on socials. Lucas Jeffcoat, TikToks,
Post clips,
post
sketches. Check them out. And then obviously I've been Ali Woods. I've got some previews coming up, so come to those. They've been selling out quick, so that's been
The
great.
21st of February is sold out, and there's not one more chair allowed in that building.
It was ridiculous.
So choose a different date.
They were just like, no. I went, you realise I'm the show. You realise, like, can you not, like, put one...
I'll come and stand on the back of the stage.
Yeah, maybe.
So that I could get a chair.
They said it might be a tech, and obviously you love teching anywhere but Vauxhall.
I could tech your show.
Yeah, but that might be how we do it. But anyway, you can come and check me out on social media, Ali Woods Gigs. Thank you very much to all the piffies who listen to this. Hope you have the best week. Look after yourselves. Patreon backers will see you on the extra episode. And that, we'll see you next week. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Stay out the sun.